Hello first grade, this is teacher Dareen and this is video number 3 and it's story time. Please open your student's book on page number 83. This is our story for this unit. Its title is Tortoise and Hare. Tortoise and the Hare. It's simple and easy. And as I say, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. During this video, we're gonna make the following. Number 1, we're gonna make a picture walk. Number 2, discuss the pictures together. Number 3, talk about the story elements. Number 4, I'll read the story, and after me, you're gonna listen to it from a native speaker. Now, look at the slide in front of you, please, and tell me, what can you see? Yeah, I can see 2 different kinds of animals. The green one is the tortoise and the gray one is the hare. In this slide, I'll give you extra information and no need to memorize it. It's just in terms of developing your skills. We have 2 real pictures for tortoise and hare. Box number 1 is related to the tortoise and box number 2 is related to the hare. I'm gonna read box number 1. An animal with a thick and hard shell that can move its head and legs into. For protection, it eats plants and moves very slowly and sleeps during the winter. Number 2, an animal like a large rabbit that can run very fast and has long ears. Now, in this slide, we're going to learn how to pronounce tortoise and hare correctly. We have 2 ways to pronounce tortoise. One of them in the American accent, which is tortoise, 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 and the other one is in the British accent, which is tortoise, tortoise, tortoise. You can check both of them from Cambridge Online Dictionary. Now, let's listen to the first video. It's gonna help you.
Tortoise, tortoise,
Now we're gonna start the picture walk. As usual, we're gonna start with the title, which is the tortoise and the hare. Picture number 1. Tortoise is shouting, and because of that, it's putting his hands around his mouth. Number 2. Hare is sleeping on her bed, and there is a clock on the wall, and we can ask a question here about the time, and the question gonna be, what time is it? Again, the question is, what time is it? The answer is, it's 7 o'clock, which means that it's morning time and it's time to go to school. 3. Tortoise is eating a burger, and as you see, there is a clock behind him and it points to 8 o'clock. Tortoise and hare are having their breakfast together. There is a table in front of them, and I can see a milk, an egg, a sandwich, and a cup of milk or a glass of milk in front of them. Hare is thirsty and it's drinking milk, but tortoise is hungry and it's eating a burger. Tortoise is ready to go to school, but hare goes back to her bed. Tortoise is at school and it's on time, but hare is late because it's lazy. In this slide, I'll discuss the story elements one by one with you, and I'll give the definition of all of them. After that, and according to the definition, we will apply them on our story. Let's start. Each story has 5 important elements, but you as a first grader, we're going to talk about just 2 of them, which are the setting and the characters. The setting is the time and the place of the story and answers the questions of when and where. Characters, it could be a person or an animal. The writers use them to perform the actions of the story, and it could be a character or more than one character on the same story. Our story, its place is at home, and the time is morning time. We have animals. Characters are animals in our story, and we have 2 characters, which are tortoise and hare. The genre of the story is fiction. That means this story is not a true story. It's a made-up story. Why it's a made-up story? Because we don't have animals that can talk and go to school. Now I'm gonna read the story. Hare, wake up! It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's time to get up. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Tortoise is hungry. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Tortoise is hungry. Tortoise wants a burger. Hare is thirsty. Hare wants some milk. Hare and tortoise have breakfast together. Hare is tired. Hare goes back to bed. Tortoise goes to school. Tortoise goes to school on time. Hare is lazy and he is late for school. That's it. This is the end of our story. Now, we're gonna listen to the story from a native speaker. Hope you will enjoy it.
Part 5. Story time. The Tortoise and the Hare. Hare, wake up! It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's time to get up. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Tortoise is hungry. Tortoise wants a burger. Hare is thirsty. Hare wants some milk. Hare and Tortoise have breakfast together. Hare is tired. Hare goes back to bed. Tortoise goes to school. Tortoise goes to school on time. Hare is lazy, and he is late for school.
That's it. Thank you for listening.